Moneymakers, welcome back to the channel. In this video, I'm going to talk about Bonfire token. This is one of the new cryptocurrency and I want to share this information with you. We have some big updates coming up for Bonfire crypto token. We have some big catalysts that is coming up for Bonfire as well. Also, Bonfire makes some huge news and price gain as well in the upcoming future. That could be a price percentage gain, and we'll look into some of the upcoming catalysts, what it takes for Bonfire to go from this price point to 10x or 200x potentially, because this is a very early stage for Bonfire. And I want to talk about, while we are in the early stage, it does seem like the project is very similar to what we have seen for SafeMoon. The community has been growing quickly, the holders are growing pretty quickly as well. The dev team is making sure that they are creating a lot more social buzz around the token, and they share a lot more information with the community. The Twitter holders, the Twitter handle has been growing followers pretty quickly as well. We have been seeing some great analytics around the Bonfire token. One of the good thing is the Bonfire token hit all-time high and dropped in no time to 50%. So we'll look into that as well. We'll look into the chart, we'll look into the BSC scan, we'll look into one of the most viewed cryptocurrency, in addition to the trend, the way it has been searched on this online search portals. And Bonfire is making its way up. The developers are doing all the great things that they were supposed to, or they are supposed to do, to make sure that it gains a lot more momentum, it gains the spike. And it does seem like SafeMoon V version 2, and this is pretty early. So if you felt that you missed out on SafeMoon, or if you felt that you missed out on Dogecoin, I would recommend you look into it. I'm not a financial advisor, so I'm not going to say buy or sell, but what I've done is I have started looking into it, and only invest that you're willing to lose, because this is a very early project and you can make a ton of money on the flip side. And once again, this is an altcoin, very small altcoin, so you can make a ton of money, 10x, 100x, and huge potential. So think about it. If you invest $100, and probably you can convert that into 10,000 in pretty much no time. And I'll share my point of view why I am saying that and how you can make it happen. Now, click the like button if you are looking into Bonfire already. Subscribe, and share an update into, or share the comment in the comment section below. Click on the like button and subscribe to my channel, because we have been talking about a lot of cryptocurrencies in general. We have seen what happened with the Dogecoin, we have seen what happened with SafeMoon, and we are now looking further into this Bonfire right at this point. Hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, and share this video with more and more people. I'll appreciate all your help. If you already have Bonfire token, write down in the comment section below and let me know that when you bought it, what the price point, and what you're looking into. It's still pretty early stage for Bonfire, but we'll look into how it is working out. So let's take a look. Right now, there are 251,000 addresses that holds Bonfire, and it has been consistently aggressively growing token holders at the moment. The transfers are $712,000, which is very crucial. There's an active community behind it. They have made successfully so far up to this point, and they're growing pretty fast as well. If you take a look the way the Bonfire has been trading, which is right here, if you take a look on this analytics, this black line suggests, or the black chart suggests, the amount of transfer count, which has been increasing for last few days. Take a look right here. There was a spike, it went down after April 22nd, and I want to say that this is relatively a very new token, less than a month, and which is where you make a ton of money as well on the return. Once again, it could be we'll figure out more, and I'm going to share one of the big catalysts for Bonfire, and you'll be able to learn a little bit more. So trust me, this is looking pretty exciting. Looking at this, you'll be able to see the transfer amount has been spiking up, the transfer count has been spiking up as well. One of the things that you want to take a look at is the green line, which is the unique visitors. Take a look. The green line, the way the green line has been working is kind of, it spikes up right at the transfer, and once again, as the transfer amount goes up, the unique receivers go up, and that makes me think that there is definitely some unique receivers, and this is getting more and more traction. Now, looking into it, the one thing we want to look into it is, this is one of the most viewed cryptocurrency, and it made it into the top 10. Take a look right here. The price point is pretty small at this moment. It is 6 zeros followed by 5372. Now, one of the things that you want to note is whenever something makes it into the coin market cap, most weird cryptocurrency on coin market cap, it tends to grow pretty fast. Look at what happened to Shiba Inu. In terms of the price point, massive price point. In last 30 days, 30,657% up, which means if you invested $100, now your money is 300 times more. It becomes 300 times more. So 3 times is 300, 3,000 and 30,000. So $100 becomes $30,000 just in 30 days. So pretty much you made $1,000 every single day if someone has invested in last 30 days in Shiba Inu before 30 days. SafeMoon, very similar story, 10 times more money. Little bit slowed down at the moment because it's more of it became so mature pretty quickly. But if you take a look right here in last 7 days, what happened to SafeMoon? It's like 150% return on the investment. So if someone had invested $1,000, now they're looking into $2,500, which is amazing growth. What happened to the price point as well? It is now right now in the tens, and we consistently talk about SafeMoon on this channel. Look at Dogecoin, which is the third most viewed cryptocurrency, followed by Ether and some other cryptocurrency. But what I want to focus on right now is the Bonfire that made it to top 10. It was in top 5 just yesterday. It went down because there is a bit of a sell-off, and we'll look into it furthermore. Let's take a look. Let's click on this and take a look into it. And looking at it, we're 19% down or 20% down right now in last 24 hours, as you can see right here. And looking at the volume, take a look. The volume spiked up, and in no time, it hit all-time high, first of all, on May 10th, right here at the 9.1 price point, and it dropped, cut in half. In no time, just in 10-15 minutes, or maybe like I want to say within an hour, we are cut in half, and the volume spiked up, and we'll have to find out where it kind of settles down. We want to find out where the price settles down, whether it is 5.3, whether it's 4.3, whether it's 3.3. So I want you to pay an attention where the price goes. I'll make sure I'll keep you posted, but you want to do your own due diligence and analysis as well, because this is a pretty new cryptocurrency, and I'll get into more detail. The trading volume is 20 million, and hey, this is something similar happened with SafeMoon as well. If you think about the early days, early buyers made the most money right at this point in SafeMoon, and this is kind of like SafeMoon version 2, where it is spiking up so fast. The community has been growing so fast. The developers are following pretty much the same path that SafeMoon has followed, because I believe it's now a proven path that also Bonfire learned from it. Now looking at it a little bit more right here, fully diluted market cap right now is about $537 million. So we're not talking about billions or anything along those lines. If you put it into perspective, compared to SafeMoon, this is 10 times less. SafeMoon's diluted market cap is 5.6 billion more or less, or maybe 5.5 billion, sorry, at this price point. Where it is trending right now around like 10.25 levels, and right now the price point for this is 536. One of the things that you also want to notice is we don't really know the burn rate just yet. The maximum supply is about 1,000 trillion, and the total supply right now is 625 trillion. So this is going to be comparable with the SafeMoon tokens, and I will share more about their AMA that is coming up, which is going to be one of the big catalysts that we should look into. Now the lowest price point is 2.2, and right now it's right, and the highest is 9.4, of course, and right now it's trading at 5.7, 5.3. So it is double than the, or maybe more than, a little bit more than double right at this price point than the lowest price point. So this is still relatively early. It can go either way, so do not invest your entire portfolio or the life savings. Now looking at this, the search, basically what you can see is search spiked up pretty quickly. Now it went to all the way to 56, went down to about 43, and now right now 100. We saw something similar for SafeMoon as well back in the days, and the way it spiked up pretty quickly. And one of the things that I want to tell you is this: their Twitter handle has been growing, 47.5 thousand followers. Think about it, like it is growing fast, and it is just not more than 22 or 23 days, I believe, to 250,000 holder. Next stop is the Sun, and they have been branding themselves the Bonfire the way it works. Bonfire token, it has now 250,000 holders. Now looking into this, one of the big thing that you want to consider is they manage mentioned that they have 200,000 holders just in 22 days. They are going to share and update an AMA that is coming up on May 12th. This is one of the big catalysts. May 12th is tomorrow. There could be some price action into this token Bonfire tomorrow based on how the developers do. It can go either way. Remember what happened to SafeMoon? If the developer doesn't really do a great job, it may tank. If they do a great job, there will be some positive price action as well. But what I want you to note is definitely you want to find out where it stables, and I'll keep you posted as well. But the update that we're going to get from their development community is 200,000 holders in first 22 days. They're going to also share some of the updates around the legal entity, because when the new tokens come out in the market, when the new crypto assets or new cryptocurrency gets out in the market, the biggest fear that the community has is around the legality of it, and whether there will be some sort of rug pull or whether there will be some sort of scams or whatnot, something along those lines. So their developers are going to share some of the updates around their legal entity. They're also going to share some updates around the Whitebit listing. Remember what happened with SafeMoon as well, something very similar. They will also share the update on website Redux, and they'll share some additional updates around the social networking, which they are already doing some great job. On the top of that, the new fancy thing, iOS and Android app, that every single time we had come up for SafeMoon as an example, that they're launching their wallet, they're launching their additional app, they're launching their dark mode, they're launching their app with the personalization and theme, they're launching their app with a lot of customized features, which is not old school. They're definitely going to keep some of the features that they already have old school because people are used to it, but they're going to share some of the updates around their iOS and Android app. And on the top of that, they're showcasing Bonfire Art Contest. Now, the art contest is something that they're trying to do to connect the community, which is one of the cool way, in my opinion, to connect the community, bring people together and grow as a community. So US Eastern Time around 4 p.m. US Eastern Time, West is 1 p.m. US Western Time, and 9 p.m. in UK, which is when their developers are going to do AMA, Ask Me Anything. On the top of that, they have been sharing a lot more updates around what's going on. 200,000 holders in 22 days, and within just one day, think about it. So on May 10th, they say like they have 200,000 holders, and right now in next couple of days we are seeing 250,000 holders, and which is why I shared this chart right here, that how fast they have been growing. Now, one of the things that you want to notice is this is an altcoin. This is kind of like a very new altcoin, and as you can see the impact, right? The way it went up, it went back down, boom, right, quickly, very quickly. So you don't have control over. So do not invest your entire portfolio, especially right around the catalyst, because the things can go either way. So I want you to make sure that you want to also find out that the hype is hold, because what does that mean? If the hype cannot hold, that means it will drop below the top 10 or top 25 most visited cryptocurrency. Now, if there are no eyeballs looking into Bonfire, then you may see some price dip. There'll be a price dip really quickly. I'm not saying it won't go up, but there will be a lot more time before it can go up, because then they will have to build a lot of community and social aspects around this cryptocurrency, and that's why you don't want to bet everything that you have. You want to put something that you're willing to lose if you at all want to do. And by no means I'm a financial advisor, but partially what I can see is there could be some big returns. So maybe there is a good potential that from this price point, 0.00000, so 6 zeros followed by 52, there is a potential that it can go to 10. And think about it, if it can go to 10, we're looking at almost 100 times. So it is a big return, right? So $100 invested, and if it goes 100 times, you're looking at $10,000. Same way, $1,000 if someone invested, and if it goes 100 times, it goes to $100,000, because it's just 100 times. Now, looking at the fully diluted market cap at the moment, 520 million doesn't really seem so big. If you take a look at what's happening with other cryptocurrencies in general, and most viewed cryptocurrencies, right? So looking at the market cap here, huge market cap, you're looking at $13 billion in market cap, $66 billion in market cap for Dogecoin. So there's a possibility that this can go to 5 to 7 billion, who knows, because SafeMoon right now, it is not listed here, but I know that the SafeMoon is a little bit below $6 billion in market cap. Ether is high. Of course, you don't really want to compare with Ether or Bitcoin or anything along those lines, but look at this. Bonfire is above Bitcoin in terms of most viewed cryptocurrency, and SafeMoon once again is second most viewed cryptocurrency, and we have seen what happened to the price action. It's 1000% up, 143% up in last 7 days. Massive gain. A lot of publication or digital publication have started looking into it as well, started covering this Bonfire crypto as well. Take a look at Newsweek. What is Bonfire crypto? How to buy token when they're pushing a lot more on Twitter. Yet another cryptocurrency. I want to say this is one of the newest, coolest kid in the town, around the block, and which is gaining a lot more momentum. The cryptocurrency token is picking up the momentum on social media. Bonfire investors have been taking a look into this pretty closely as well. However, the tracking site on Bogged and PooCoin both list Bonfire around this mark of 6 zeros. I want to say 6 zeros followed by 113 mark, and right now you have seen it is 5 times more than this price point. When the article was written, it was on 6th May, so we are looking at 10 times or maybe 5 times price point right at this point. It went all the way 10 times from this price point, as we saw, like it went all the way to 9.5 and dropped down, and it is cut in half right now, so it may go once again to 2.2. Who knows? We'll see how that works out, especially when their developers are sharing more information in the AMA on May 12th, which is tomorrow. Total value of the Bonfire token can be circulated within the circulation is around 85.5 million US dollars in the price point. Looking into Bonfire, it has grown Twitter followers. We already saw the Twitter followers are super high, 47.5. So think about it, 25,000 more added within just 3 or 4 days. One post that has been pinned right here on the Reddit community has been growing as well. Do your choice and state. Stop waiting on developers to do your work. Community builds on the coin and not the developer. I mean, developers are doing a great job as well. They're making sure that they are probably compliance, and they're also working on some audit stuff that they're going to share tomorrow. iOS and Android app they're going to share tomorrow. Legal entity they're going to share tomorrow as well. Looking into it on the April 18th through the Binance chart network, we already saw the white paper, and Bonfire operates a very similar way that SafeMoon works. Now SafeMoon started a very new or innovative way that they're deflationary token, which starts with a massive amount, and then they go down and they will start burning the token. They're claiming also the rewarding people, so it could be one type of a passive income as well, if you may. So if you're holding token for a long time, you're incentivized for holding just token. Every single time there is a sell happen or a transaction happens, you get the reward. So this is a new thing, and this is a static reward system. Once again, the static reward system is concept that is pioneered by Reflect.finance and popularized by SafeMoon. So they're following up, and once again, I'm not saying this is a copycat or anything else. Think about what happened right here, and this is their cool site I wanted to show you as well. Look at this, the site, Stay Cozy with Bonfire, how to buy on PancakeSwap. It's definitely not available on any major exchanges just yet, which is once again a good thing. And it is called early buyers, right? So first movers advantage. If you buy right now, could be a potential. I mean, both the ways it can go either way, because you're betting on something which is something very new, and you're betting on something very risky as well. Cryptocurrency in general is very risky. When you're buying altcoin, it's even added risk, and when you're buying a very new altcoin, it's extremely risk. So do not invest your entire portfolio or anything along those lines, so you don't get burned out. But what they're trying to do is origination supply is about 1,000 trillion, as I mentioned, 30% burn, 10% tax on the transaction, very similar to what SafeMoon does. 5% distributed to the holders, very similar to what SafeMoon does. 5% added to liquidity, very similar to what SafeMoon does. And profit from holding, which means they're trying to create the community of hodlers for a long time. And this is what the buzz is all about. And they're working on this audits with the CertEC and whatnot, and new currencies, rug pull scam, and those are some of the concerns that they're going to address. tomorrow. Now, I recently started looking into it, so I don't have a ton of information just yet, but we'll be able to find more information in their AMA tomorrow. I'm going to tune in and I'll share more updates with you. If you own already this token, write in the comment section below, click on the like button, subscribe to my channel for timely updates, time sensitive information, and news that I share with you all. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.